Brodes Media.
You just got whooped on the road on national TV, 8:20 Sunday Night Football. Pathetic! Fletcher Cox is calling people out left and right now in that room. We're going to see what type of dudes we have. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Nick Sirianni has to spin another flower speech. You got to take the flowers out of your ass again and see if that rallies the troops. I'm not looking at the 10-3 record. All right? I'm sorry. I'm not. There was nothing bigger than these two games on the schedule. Nothing at all. These were bigger than the AFC teams. Miami, Kansas City, Buffalo. Those don't do a damn thing. We're looking for a bye. And when the lights got so bright, they came up this small. A.J. Brown, this small. That guy was a clown today. Clown. Outworked, outcompeted, acted like a diva. If he ever, and I mean ever, has the balls to yell at Jalen again after he drops that pass and then gets out-muscled by Gilmore, I would punch him in his face if I was Jalen. I'd hit him with an elbow. Yo, dude, you didn't have my back in Dallas. Same with you, Devontae. Should have caught the touchdown. Had a few drops today. Yo, Jalen, you don't get off the hook fumbling the football. You're not executing. This offense can't even score a touchdown. They can't score a touchdown. For how disappointing this defense is, they did better than you. Scoring, they did better than you. No, I can't say they did better than them when actually referencing their job as well. But in regards to doing what the offense is supposed to do, which is score points, they did better than you. Oh, my God. I saw this coming a mile away because there's no way that a team with real stones and a team that actually has the, quote, it factor would allow San Fran to do what they did to you in your house. So obviously on the road against a damn good Dallas team that it seemed like nobody wanted to give them credit because, oh, they don't beat teams with records over 500. Shut up. I told you all to shut up. And they are beating opponents very badly and crushing them. They can't control their schedule. You'll see. Dak's good this year. Dallas is a tough place to play this year. It doesn't excuse not actually wanting to put effort in, though. You want to talk the talk? Yo, AJ, talking the talk and standing in front of your locker, going, we'll show you on Sunday what we talked about because we're going to keep it in-house? Is that what you talked about? Because you didn't fucking do a damn thing. It's aggravating, man. You know, I took a call on WIP this weekend. I appreciate everybody who called in and hung out with me. I was on Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday evening, 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock, throughout the 1 o'clock window, leading you into the pregame show. And there were multiple callers that said, you know why I'm fired up? You know why I'm inspired? I'm so stoked because A.J. Brown got me motivated. Oh, okay. Okay. Motivated to do what? Because it wasn't playing football. Your top three offensive weapons, not today. Nah. Biggest rival, big stage, trying to answer the criticism from all the slop and all the talking heads are discussing. You want to do something about it? Nah. Let's turn the ball over at, well, okay. The only time the offense had life was when you did a fake punt. Fake punt. You know how desperate it is? Oh, my God. Now, sometimes that is a turning point. Sometimes you need something out of the box that can shake the entire game by storm, and everyone's flustered on the sidelines on the other side because they're like, what just happened? That was such an emotional turn. That was such a huge change of pace. It smacked us in the face. We were unaware that that could even occur. Similar to what happened to the 49ers. So, to the Eagles against the 49ers. It hit me so hard that I never thought that was a part of them, so it took my soul. It took my Eagles' life away. They robbed me of what I thought was great. So the fake punt could do that to maybe the Cowboys. They get popped in the nose, and there's just no adjustment. Except then your defense got shredded by a billion paper cuts, butter, you name it. It was so easy. So easy. Sean Desai has no answers. He tried to send the blitz. When you dig yourself such a hole, I got no problem with being aggressive and trying to force a turnover, force something. They don't really do that, though. Not their secondary. Fletch, thank you. Jalen Carter, thank you. But it's not enough. The reason why we hate the linebacking core right now is because the way that they are built is for their defensive front to take over games and be the reason why they wreck them. They barely got any push. They barely got any FaceTime with Dak Prescott. What, Hassan Reddick? But not enough as an entire unit. You needed to suffocate him and dare him to make special plays. He made the one really good throw to Ferguson, and Sidney Brown was there in coverage, but Ferguson, you got to tip your cap. It was a nice thrown pass. It was a nice grab. Okay, that's a calculated risk that I can support. Send some pressure, see what can happen, and it is what it is. If you don't dig yourself in such a hole early, then maybe you're not in that predicament. And speaking of secondary players, yo, Ringo, you got to hang him up, bro. I'm sorry. You got to retire. That's what you do, all right? When you have that type of performance, there's a picture of him getting hurdled on social right now. It's so embarrassing. I actually feel bad because it is so historic. He's launching his body, head first, head down. He's literally parallel with the ground, and he's got someone jumping 50 feet over his head. That dude had a tough day at the office, and quite frankly, a little too much for him. So I do feel bad because I don't think he's even close to being ready. And that showed it. 2 flags on the same play. 2 flags on the same play. Slay goes out, Ring goes out. Oh my God. It was so bad.